Yo, what's going on, everybody? So I'm still here. The goal is still the same. I've just been a little absent. I haven't completely fallen off the wagon, but there's been some pretty close calls here and there. For the last couple weeks, I've still been running kind of semi-consistently. There's been some things that have been happening that have kind of called my attention away from running and recording and editing these videos. So I apologize for the lack of videos and updates on how the runs have been going. I know some of you, the like 9 people that consistently watch my videos, y'all have been wondering where I'm at, and to that, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded anything, but I have been somewhat consistent on my runs since the last video. Week 6 was the last time I uploaded a video, and I skipped week 7 as far as uploading the video goes. I did run that week. I didn't get to edit that video. I did have some of the footage from that, but I just didn't get around to being able to edit the video. I'm not going to be able to show very much footage from those runs, but I've gotten several runs in since the last time you guys saw. I just want to talk about kind of what happened and what's going to happen starting from here on out. So let's get into that. All right, I think sort of the easiest way to explain kind of what's been going on is to just pull up Strava and show you exactly what I've been dealing with. Let's go ahead and click into, this is mid-July. So here you can see kind of the runs I did for this week. I did 10 miles on July 7th. This was the challenge video I did, 1 minute for every subscriber I had. Ended up doing 15 miles that day. And then July 12th, a couple days later, I ran 3.5 miles, 3.7. And then I had a little walk thereafter to just finish off the 4 miles. That left me with 30 miles for the week, and which was good. But after that week, I felt like I needed a deload week. So that's what you see here is this gap in time where I just didn't run. It was good for me, I think, sort of, but maybe it wasn't as great as I thought. So then I wanted to come back and hit it really hard. So I had planned to do a lot of running this week. So July 21st, I did 6 miles. Wanted to run more, but got kind of crushed there. So this was like the end. These 2 runs were together, but felt super terrible on this run. I wanted to do 10 miles every day, and this was going to be the start of a 10-mile run. Only got 6.5, felt terrible, had to call my wife to come get me, and that was how it was. So then I ended off the day with a 4-mile run, and that was good. That one felt good, but still was a little hard. And then I decided, you know what, I'll just do that for the rest of the week. Instead of doing 10 miles every morning, I would go ahead and do 6 miles in the morning and then 4 miles in the evening. That only lasted for a couple times. This day I did the 6 miles in the morning, and then I met my buddy Brandon for a 5.5 mile run around Craighead Forest, where we stopped at every gazebo. Every probably 10.10 miles around this lake is a gazebo, and every time we got to one, we'd stop and do an exercise. That pretty much made me exhausted, and I did not want to finish the rest of the 1.5 miles. That's why the time is terrible on this one, but just because we were stopping every 30 seconds or 40 seconds or whatever it was. July 26th, I did another 5.5 mile run. Okay, so funny story on this one. I meant to go and meet up with the Jonesboro Run Club, as I've been saying that there is one, but I've never been able to get to it. I was late. So you see the time here, 7:16. That time is 16 minutes past when the run club starts. I actually got there pretty late and started late and was barely able to catch the last little bit of people in the group. So that was a interesting day. I didn't upload. I did record quite a bit of these runs, but I did not upload a video because I was going through a short and brief period of depression. My wife had just gone to visit some family in North Carolina, and I just was like, you know what, I don't feel like doing anything. So I wasn't able to go with her, unfortunately, and the motivation to do things when she's gone is very low. That's why I didn't put out a video that week. I'm sorry about that as well. The next day I did an 8-mile run. That put me at 33 miles for the week. I was 7 miles less than what I wanted, or I wanted 40 miles that week and didn't get it. That's just where I was. From the 27th the next run I did was August 7th. So I missed that entire week. My church holds a general assembly every year. So it just so happened to fall on that week, and it was just nonstop go, go, go. For business meetings and things like that. And then immediately after that, we had my best friend of 13, 14 years or something like that, got married, and it was just really hard to find the time to run and stay consistent that week. So unfortunately, I didn't run any that week either, and even like most of this week that you're seeing now. So the next run I did was August 7th, which was like 3 days ago. And then yesterday I was able to finally meet up with the run club and get a run in, but unfortunately I was just extremely busy with things going on and haven't been able to put out an update video yet. And I've kind of fallen off the wagon a little bit, but I'm excited to say starting tomorrow starts the beginning of the 75 hard challenge that I've been kind of talking about within my own friend group. Me and 4 of my friends are doing the 75 hard challenge, and I'll be documenting that. So that involves 2 workouts every day for 45 minutes. One has to be outdoor. You have to drink a gallon of water, read 10 pages of a nonfiction book, and take progress pictures, and stick to a diet. I've gotten all of those things laid out, and I'll make a video at the end of that 75 hard challenge explaining kind of everything that went on. But this will mean that I will be consistent with my uploads. So starting tomorrow, you are definitely going to see another video next weekend. And I again apologize for not being able to put out a video, but don't think I forgot about everyone, and don't think that I've necessarily fallen off completely, because I hope I haven't. But I only ended up getting 8.6 miles for this week, but starting next week I'm really hitting it hard. I did go ahead and sign up for the St. Jude Marathon in Memphis. I'll be running that December 6th, so I'm starting my training for that, and I'm gonna hit it hard. My goal is to do sub 4, whereas the last one I did a sub 5. But this time I'm going much harder, much more intense, and I'm shaving that 58 minutes off. This has been the update from week 6 to week 10. I think we're on week 10. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I will be uploading more and more consistently and better quality videos, but I just wanted to get this out and kind of explain where I've been at. So I will see you guys on the next one, and appreciate you for watching. Bye.